This is Eddie here from New Skin to share with you briefly how to alter your featured products on your website. To do this, you'll log into newskin.com, and once you've logged in, as you can see I have because it has my name on the top right, I'm going to click on my drop down menu and I'm going to click on my site. By clicking on my site, I am now going to the configuration section of my website where I can do many things. Today's episode is all about featured products. Now what this means is the difference here between your site and regular New Skin site is that with your site you can control what products you want to feature. In this case, I'm going to click on featured products on the left side. What I can also do is, as you can see, as I hover over different sections of my website layout, I can click on edit this section. And in this case, I'm clicking on the section that says featured products. A couple things to remember here. The first is that you have two options. You can either use default featured products or choose by yourself which products you want to feature. Now this option right here gives you a little bit more personalization. It allows you to show what products you're moving in your business. But if you want to just forego that and just use the default ones, you'll click on this radio button. And what this means is that you're just going to allow us here on New Skin at New Skin Corporate to dictate which products to show for you. Now I like the freedom of being able to choose what I want, so I'm going to choose this second button right here. Next, I'm going to make sure that I'm choosing the correct localization, and what this means is you have one website, as in one URL, however you have different versions of that. This US example is in English, but I can also do US Spanish, US Chinese, and US Vietnamese. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in English because that's where, let's say that's where I send my website to, and that's my key demographic with my business. Next, what I can do is I can talk about my featured products. Check out my products is the default text, and it'll show here under the featured products menu or title. But I can go ahead and delete that, and I have 125 characters to write where I can introduce the product line, say why they're my favorite, and so forth. Next is the fun part, which is to just go ahead and choose which products you want to feature. A couple cool things here. You don't have a limit of how many you can feature. You can feature as many as you want. However, the top three, number 1, number 2, and number 3, are the only 3 that have this featured title. And what this means is that these are the only 3 products that a visitor of your website are going to see until they click to see my favorites. So it's important to choose the right 3 products that you want to feature on your website. What I can also do is, as I keep going and adding more and more and more products, I can grab, let's say this one here, which is on the number 5 spot, and I can move it all the way to the number 1 spot. And what this does is it updates my featured list to show this one on the top 3. Again, you can do this as many times as you want, and you can continue to move. I'm going to move this number 7 to the number 2 spot so that it shows on the top 3. And again, if I wanted to add something else, I would just click on this search button or the search field right here, and I will go ahead and click or type in shampoo, for instance. And in this case, because I already have a long list of products, when I click on add, what it does is it adds it all the way to the bottom of my list. But what I can do is I can click on this and I can click on move up or move down. I can do that manually by just grabbing it and doing this, or I can just click on move to top, so I can push it all the way to the top. And as you can see here on my featured list, which is a preview of what your site would look like, it is now sitting on that number 1 spot. Once I'm happy with my selection, I click save and publish. and I'm back on the main site customization menu. If I want to see what my site is going to look like, I click on preview and I'll be able to see my changes here. Notice how the Avapui Moni shampoo is there. So it's a Lumi Spot Accent kit I chose, and my Power Lips. If I click to see my favorites, I will then see a list of all of the other products that I put on my website. And there you have it. Here a quick tutorial video on how to select your featured products on your My Site website. Have a great day.